In this video, I'm going to talk about how to confirm for boarding. We're going to go over how to print the reports, make sure pets are good on vaccines. We're also going to go over how to properly set up paperwork, update the boarding module, and briefly discuss the message center. So the first thing I'm going to show everybody is how to print the report for check-ins and check-outs. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the report module. You'll see the very first line says boarding report. You'll go ahead and click the plus sign and then click the box that says arrival and discharge report. And then you'll go over to the right hand corner and click print. Once you've done that, you'll see this little box pop up and you'll want to go ahead and print the expected check-ins and check-outs for the next day. Once you select your dates, you can go ahead and click on the OK button. Once that is done, you'll see this box pop up. It will let you choose if you want to print arrivals only or discharges or both. We typically do both, and then we'll hit the preview button. And this is what the report will look like. First, it'll show you any arrivals that we have, and then if you scroll down, it'll show you the discharges near the bottom of the page, which is right here. And then you can go ahead and print the report. So the next thing that we're going to talk about in this video is checking pets that are coming in and making sure their vaccines are up to date. So you want to go ahead and pull up the patient that is coming into board with us. In this case, I'm going to use my own dog. You click on the patient's name. You will see this pop up. You can just exit out of it if you're familiar with the pet. At the very bottom, you will see what vaccines they're needed. For dogs, it's Bordetella, rabies, and their distemper vaccine. If it's yellow, that means coming up soon. If it's green, they're good. And if it's a red stop sign, that means it's past due. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys my cat Zeus because he is past due on some things. So you can see what the stop sign is. So there's the stop sign that's saying that he is due for some blood work, but then you can tell that he is good on his vaccines. Another thing that I wanted to show you guys is sometimes this bottom dashboard will be gone if somebody hits the X button. And how you get it back is by clicking on the cat or the dog twice and it pops it back up. You can also change which pet you're looking at on the little dashboard at the bottom, so you can change it to whichever pet you want to see. So the next part in this video is I'm going to talk about how we update the boarding module with the proper colors. So the first thing you want to do is go to the boarding module, and then you'll notice at the top left-hand corner we have all these colored boxes. And if you hover over them with the mouse, you will see what each one means. Once you have called and either confirmed with the client or left a message on the machine, you want to change the color in the boarding module. So you have to look for the pet and then you click on the reservation. So let me find my dog. So this is one of my dog's boarding reservation. I'm going to go ahead and click on it and then again hover over one of the colors that I want to use. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and pick orange, which means that I called the owner and I left a message on the machine. And then obviously if I call and they answer and they say they're coming, I'm going to hit purple, and purple means that it's confirmed. And that is how you update the boarding module with the proper colors. The next thing that I'm going to go over is how to use the message center. The message center is used for any time we call a client and have a communication with them. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and pull up the message center module. Once you have done that, you'll want to go to the right hand corner and click add. And then for employee, for this example, I'm going to use closed message, but if you're trying to get a message to somebody else, you'll want to put their name in. Or if it's like a group, like if you need to tell a doctor something, you'll want to put it under veterinarians. For type, in this situation, I'm going to use client communications. And then in the box below, you'll just want to write your communication with the client. So in this example, I'm going to say that I left message on machine to confirm for boarding reservation. And then you want to put your initials and then you'll want to put which pet you confirmed for, or pets. Once you're done with your note, you can go ahead and hit apply and OK. I also want to show you guys that you can edit your message. So if you double click on your message and you go to the bottom right hand corner and click the unlock button, you can put an update in there. So in this example, I'm going to say update, owner called to confirm for boarding reservation. And then again, I'm going to put my initials. And then you just click on apply and OK to update it. And that is how you use the boarding module. So the next part of this video, I'm going to show everybody how to print labels. So you want to go to communications at the top and click on the little button that says labels. You'll want to click on whichever pet you want to print. You click on the first line and then you hit print. The other way that you can pull up labels is by going to modules, finding where it says labels, and that's how you can also get to that. This part of this video, I'm going to show you guys how to print the boarding forms. So you'll want to go to medical history, and then under forms, you want to click add item. Under provider, you'll want to go ahead and put your initials. Or find your name. And then under electronic form, you'll want to go ahead and look for boarding hospital services and boarding requirements. So we're going to click on boarding hospital services, and then you'll want to hit save, preview, and then you'll want to print it. And then you can go ahead and exit out of both of those and do the same thing for the other boarding form. Go to forms, add item. Again, you'll want to put your initials in and find your name for provider, and then you'll want to click under boarding requirements, and then in the right hand corner you'll want to hit save, preview, and print. And now I'm going to show you guys how to print a label. So this is the last part of the video that I'm going to show you guys regarding confirming for boarding. I wanted to show you how to properly fill out paperwork for next day arrivals. So the first thing you want to do is grab your form that says hospital, VHA hospital services. You want to, at the top of the page, you want to put what kennel they're going in. You want to put their check-in and check-out dates. You either want to state whether they're good on vaccines or if they need vaccines. So in this case, I did a quick example that Sammy needs Bordetella. Then for requirements for boarding, there's nothing you have to fill out on this page. However, we do call this the activity sheet. So you are required to fill out the dates when they are staying. Sometimes pets do stay longer than 1 week. So you might actually have to do 2 treatment sheets or activity sheets. You want to fill in the check-in and check-out dates, and then what kennel size they're going in. This all should be filled out before their stay. You also want to make sure they have the checklist for checking in pets as well with their file. Then you want to make sure that you have a neckband ready for them as well. So this is what the neckbands look like. You want to make sure you can clearly see the first name on one side, so just like how I have it here. And then on the other side, it just kind of says the client's phone number, but the most important is the patient's information that everybody needs to see. So just to recap, these are the 4 papers that you need when checking in an animal. Okay? That's all. That's all I have for the video. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you.